What's going on, BFL fam? I'm Carlos. This is Steven.
Hey everyone.
Welcome back to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Today, a new Montale, or a relatively new Montale called Oud Tobacco. Keep it right there.
Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover.
Thanks so much for tuning in. As always, we really do appreciate it and hope that you're all having a fantastic day. Welcome, everyone. Montale, they have 1,000,000,000 perfumes. It's a French niche house that goes back to maybe 2007, I believe. They've been around for a while. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a latest release this year to 2020. The perfumer is Pierre Montale, who also does Mancera. I'm sure you know that. This one is called Oud Tobacco. It's released this year. I just said that. Okay, just in case you missed it, I said it again. This is a tobacco-based fragrance, obviously. This is the packaging. Comes in a gold box. The bottle is red, which is reminiscent of my...
Red Oud?
Red Oud, thank you very much.
Love that one.
It does come with the clip, but I didn't want to make noise on the video, so I took it off. And it does come with the typical Montale pouch that goes inside. And the presentation portion of Oud Tobacco.
They're all quite similar, right? Except some, like Arabian's Tonka has a really cool graphic on the front. So some of them kind of do their own thing.
So released this year, the notes include tobacco, oud, cumin, orange blossom rather, Tonka, incense.
Tonka bean.
You're the guest of honor?
Thank you. You actually get a little bit of everything in here, which is really impressive. And so that's a pretty transparent note breakdown. And this is definitely a tobacco dominant fragrance. You know, when you smell a lot of other tobacco fragrances, whether it be Herod by Parfum de Morley or Mystery Tobacco by Carolina Herrera, there's a certain nuance that I pick up in there, and I'm also getting it in here too. However, I find that the tonka bean really sweetens this fragrance up quite a bit.
And orange flower.
And orange flower as well. Yeah, those are actually the two strongest supplementary notes, if you will. And I like that bit of sweetness because I think it makes the formula more accessible to people. And there's something about this fragrance kind of reminds me of Black Gold by Mancera, which is a sister company. And given the fact that they have the same perfumer, I'm not too surprised that there's an overlap there.
Listen, when it's the same perfumer with 400 fragrances, there are bound to be connections here and there.
Similar ingredients used, all that stuff.
And you know, each perfumer has a certain style or DNA that they're known for. From Andy Tower to Pierre Montale to Daniel Gallagher. Yeah, they all have a certain style. And this is definitely in the style of most Montale. Now, in the beginning, Montales used to be too strong and maybe overly synthetic at times with certain fragrances. This one is loud and definitely strong and dense, but the ingredients are much more well-rounded. It's not smelling synthetic. You know, it's really put together very well, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, I think with some of the earlier oud iterations, it was hard for me to keep up because there were so many, and sometimes you forget what is the difference between black oud, white oud, this oud, that oud, red oud, and Nepal oud, and there were so many, and a lot of them do sort of rely on that oud rose combination, and that is not what's going on in here whatsoever. No rose to speak of. But you do get a lot of that orange flower, which is really nice, really opens up the composition and creates this billowy nature about it. But you also have that tonka bean. Not so much of the incense. I don't get anything smoky from this, but the tobacco.
And the oud is not very loud or animalic or funky.
Correct.
Or barnyardy. It's kind of sweet. It's creamy, this fragrance. The floral is pronounced, but not in a heady way or a pretty way. I think this is right down the middle unisex.
But I do think it's the orange flower or the orange blossom that really creates that unisex quality to the fragrance. And it really sort of splits it up, breaks it apart. It makes it so that it's not too masculine leaning. But I'm telling you, you will enjoy that tonka bean that's in here. I think now is the best time of the year to pick this up. I probably wouldn't find myself wearing this in the dead of summer just because it could be a little bit too heavy. Even if I'm wearing it indoors, especially given the fact that it is a Montale, I find that this is the type of fragrance that would last like 10 plus hours on my skin, as a lot of them do.
It's very potent and in the best way possible. I think a lot of people might have assumed that this might smell like Pierre's Mancera Red Tobacco. No affiliation at all, right?
Not
Except for the red bottle. The Mancera Red Tobacco is a red bottle. Yeah,
It is a red bottle, yeah.
They don't smell the same. This one's is different, I find. So I definitely enjoyed this one, and one of my favorite Montale in a minute. You know, lines like Montale, I really dig Montale. I love the line, but I don't always love them all equally. You know, there are some that are okay. There are some that wow. This for me is a wow.
Me too. I think you have Intense Cafe, Red Oud. There was another one that had almond in it. I think it's called Mukalat. It's a really awesome fragrance. So good. There are some that I love. And this
Chocolate
is one of the
Greedy.
ones that I love. Chocolate Greedy is another one, for sure.
So definitely an iconic house for our generation, or the last, 15 some odd years, right?
Yeah, they've really taken the fragrance world by storm.
You know, there's people who say, oh, I don't like anything from Tom Ford. I don't like anything from this. You gotta love something from, I know there's like 170 plus fragrances, I think. You gotta love at least one out there. So you might wanna try this. And of course, I'll help you try it. But first, let me thank Steven for joining me on this.
Pleasure is all mine.
Thank you so much. Love you, brother.
Anytime.
Before we wind down this video, I do want to let you know that Crystal over at KrystalFragrance is offering a discount to BFL subscribers. If you use code BFL, you will receive 20% off your purchase of Oud Tobacco, this or other Montale. Cool.
That was cool. Thank you.
But in the interim, that's all we have for Montale Oud Tobacco, short and sweet like we always do. I'd love to give away a 10 ml can to one lucky subscriber. All you have to do is subscribe to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, subscribe to Redolessence,
Thank you so much.
like this video with a thumbs up, then leave one comment down below with what you enjoyed most about this video today, or what your favorite Montale fragrance is, or what Montale you'd like to try. If you've never tried any Montale, and if you haven't tried any Montale, you lose your Perfumista card. Or your Franken card. Just kidding.
Of course.
So thanks so much for tuning in today. We appreciate your love. We appreciate your support. Until next time, you take care and stay blessed. And we'll see you at the next video.
Awesome. Bye, guys.